What did we know going into this game? That Ohio State was a really good football team. What was the question? The question was, could IU actually step up? Right? It's hard to break tradition of losing, and that's the challenge that IU had to face. All right, I grew up an Ohio State fan. I'm still an Ohio State fan, but I went to IU, so I have passion on both sides. My family is all diehard Ohio State. When you're in the horseshoe and you're hearing O, H, I, O, and it's raining, and you have 102,000 people on their feet, the question is, can you step up? Can you make a play? Can your leaders lead? And unfortunately, IU failed that mission. They lost today by multiple scores. I think it was like 4 scores. All right, and it's just bad look. All right, so in today's video, I'm going to break down the good things I saw from both sides. I'm also going to jump into some of the blitz packages that Ohio State used. So please consider subscribing. I'm trying to do a good gist of like not just talking like the drama of the sport, but actually talking about the true sport itself, because not a lot of people do that. So please consider subscribing. I'm going to keep it going, but yeah, let's jump into it. For Ohio State, what I like the most, what did I like the most about Ohio State? Was they finally got pressure on the quarterback. It's been my knock on them all year long that I just feel like their defensive ends don't do anything ever. All right, so Jim Knowles, defensive coordinator, took it in his own hands, right? He let IU go down the field the first drive, didn't bring one pressure, and then the second drive, he brought a ton of pressure, and he brought pressure the entire game. All right, so Ohio State's defense finally got pressure on the quarterback, and that's what won them the game, in my opinion. All right, another thing I really liked was Ohio State won this game with ease on offense. Everything was easy. There was always an answer. And that flow and that genius of Chip Kelly really showed today, and it was a beautiful thing to watch. Anytime you see an offense always have an answer, I love that. The only thing I don't like always about Ohio State's offense is they just attack the outside so much. And I understand they have so many skill players, but when you play a real team like a Texas, a Georgia, a team with the exact same skill level, attacking the outside doesn't always work because those guys are just as athletic. So it's essentially a 50-50 draw. When you're playing a really good team, you really want to be able to control right down the middle, right where my hand is. And I want to see Ohio State do that more often. I just want to see them win some of these games just right down the middle. Because when it comes down to crunch time, if you can't control right here, then you're going to have a hard time beating top teams and winning a national championship. All right, Ohio State special teams played really good today. Really a full game. They showed out. Shout out them. All right, let's jump into IU, and then I'm going to jump on the board. Wow. I think the biggest knock was Curtis Rourke just could not pick up a single blitz. When you're the quarterback of a team, your job is to lead the offense, and part of that is commanding the entire offensive line and running back and blocking protection. And that's one thing that he absolutely failed on today, and that's, in my opinion, why IU absolutely got their ass kicked. All right, there's a few other things. Stupid mistakes. They had 2 third-down false starts. Talk about looking not prepared. Talk about looking not ready for the moment. That's what third-down false starts. And one of them was like 3rd and 3. You can't beat Ohio State at the horseshoe making those stupid errors. Punter didn't catch the ball. Things like that happen. All right, you got to win football games when your punter doesn't catch the ball. You're not always going to be perfect in special teams. All right, he's a punter. I can't be that hard on him, but obviously that's not a good thing. Another thing too is, once again, I just wrote, was not ready for the moment. If you're going to beat Ohio State, how do you beat Ohio State? Right, you control right here. But you really got to make Will Howard make some big-time throws. And unfortunately, I didn't think IU's offense didn't help their defense enough to make Will Howard really ever be pressured to make plays because they got ahead so early. All right, I do want to give a shout-out. I thought IU's defense played really good. And I know they give up a bunch of points, but their offense played so bad that IU's defense was put in so many bad situations. And all those red zone in the first half, and they really showed out. I thought IU's defensive line played good. So, of course, at the end, it kind of got a little bit crazy where, the game became a runaway. But when the game was really mattered and it was close, I thought IU's defense actually played pretty good. So that would be the one thing. All right, let's talk about the actual scheme. So this is a play. I'm going to go ahead and clip it and run the real play, and then I'm going to jump into the board. All right, this is how Ohio State won the game. Once again, pressure to the quarterback. And this is also how IU lost the game. They weren't able to respond to pressure. And I kept hearing the broadcast, oh, Curtis Rourke has no time. He has no time. Do you think Tom Brady why did Tom Brady have time? Because he picked up blitzes pre-snap and came up with solutions before he got the football. Right? Center's job. What's the center's job? Snap the ball? Yes. But it's also to go up to the line and call out the basic blocking scheme. Okay? And then it's the quarterback's job to confirm that and change it if needed because he's the commander-in-chief of the offense. And Curtis Rourke, unfortunately, didn't do that. He played high school football today, and he needed to play professional football today, and he didn't. Okay? Wowzer. In this scheme, there's a couple things you can do, right? We're looking at this guy's going to blitz, and this guy's going to blitz, okay? So now they have 4 guys coming, and we only have 3 offensive linemen. So now we have a free guy, okay? We have some solutions here. Number 1 is you change the play to go this way. Number 2 is you motion someone. Either the H-back comes over here, or the running back comes over here and picks up the blitz. Number 3 is you tell the Z or the X to do something out here, like a quick bubble screen or a quick flat, and you come up with a solution. All right, you look at the play clock. Okay, we have 12 seconds left. That's great. I can make a quick adjustment, do a hand signal, go over there, boom, we're rolling. Now I'm commanding the offense. You don't just take the snap and go, oh, wait, they're coming. Oh, bummer, sack. That's what losers do. That's how you lose football games. All right? Holy cow, it's just freaking so upsetting. I love good football and I hate bad football. But all right, let's jump to the good football. Ohio State, incredible, right? They bull rush right through here, sack, come through here. This guy picked up, boom, we got him, sack. And they did this over and over and over and over again. A couple times they brought up down the middle in the same exact stunt where it was 4 versus 3, but it was shifted in the middle. This is why IU lost the game. Unpreparedness and just lack of leadership. I like Curtis Rourke, but this was too much for him. And against any good team, this is what you're going to get. All right? It's about, as a quarterback, it's about coming up with solutions and implementing those solutions through really good communication. All right? Thanks for checking out today's video. Please consider subscribing. We're going to keep it going here, Beers by the Ivy. I'm still have high hopes for IU. I hope they make the tournament. I really do. I think that'll be incredible, and I will be celebrating them every step of the way. And then, of course, I think Ohio State will. I've had them winning the national championship for weeks now, so I still believe that they're going to win the national championship. I don't always like sometimes them attacking, like I keep mentioning, but I think they're a very solid team, and they have the firepower at every single level, minus their defensive ends. All right, guys. Thanks again. We'll talk soon.